Arena of Valor, Asia's most played mobile game. Made by Tencent, Riot's daddy, who sponsored me to make some videos on their game. So, let's get started with some facts. Did you know that in China alone, there are over 20,000 passenger trains, over 450 million toilets, and 1.5 billion comfortable beds to lie in? Now that is a lot of places where you can play the mobile game Arena of Valor. It's a game that is not only free to play on both Android and iOS, accessible via a download link in the description, but one filled to the brim with quality fun for all ages, as long as you're over the PEGI rating of 12. Did you also know that, rounded to the nearest 1,000, there are 1,000 playable champions in Arena of Valor? One such champion is Dao Chan. And why do I choose to spotlight Dao Chan? Is it because she's a long-range mage that excels in dealing massive burst damage? Is it her ability to freeze opponents to create picks and set up combos? Is it her AoE teamfighting prowess that enable her to excel in large-scale teamfights? Or is it because she's fit? It's because she's fit. Don't get me wrong, there are a bunch of fit heroes in this game. Vera, Violet, Butterfly, Batman, but none match the allure of sweet Dao Chan, despite her frosty theme reminding me of the heart of my ex-girlfriend. Each champion in Arena of Valor has 3 abilities, 2 basic abilities and 1 ultimate ability. Dao Chan's first basic ability is called Chilling Frost, or as I prefer to call it, Ice on the Floor. When cast, Dao Chan puts ice on the floor. If you happen to be around when she casts it, you'll get hurt by the ice that is on the floor. Not only that, but it also slows you down too, which is particularly useful as it allows you to set up a combo with your second basic ability, Diamond Dust, or as I prefer, wibbly wobbly freezy wheezy stuff. If you stand in this, you'll get snared and frozen. If you had somewhere to be, well, I guess you'll just have to let it go. Pretty simple, but pretty powerful. Getting caught by this in a fight usually means you're donezo, but be careful not to miss it, since it has a long cooldown, during which you're pretty bloody vulnerable. Dao Chan's ultimate, Blizzard, aka it's snowing, summons a snowstorm around you. If you're caught in it, it will be really cold, and in the Arena of Valor, if you get too cold, you die. The tricky part of using the ability though is really just your positioning. You got to get up close and personal to make it work, but that makes you vulnerable. High risk, high reward. If you want to be the best Dao Chan, like no one ever was, learn to stand back, be patient with your abilities, and most importantly, buy a spoopy mask. Mostly for the name. The stats are good on it too, but it's generally an item called Spoopy Mask. You know who else Spoopy Mask is good on? Maganga. Yep, that is his name, and that's how you pronounce it. I only know that because he's one of those bellends that refers to himself in the 3rd person, and when he does so, he says Maganga. So I assume of all people, he's someone who would know how to say his name. Anyway, Maganga is a bit like Dao Chan, except more supporty and not quite as fit. He's still a mage and whatnot, but he also packs a few heals in his kit, so he's a bit more versatile. His first ability is called Toxic. You launch this weird looking squidgy thing on the ground that hurts people and slows them down. It's pretty cookie cutter, but be careful not to use it too much or you'll get banned. Get it because it's called Toxic. Next is my favorite ability of his, Fortunate Gift. Why is it my favorite? Because it's really bloody hard to miss. It's legit just a straight line coming out your body that hurts enemies and heals allies, which makes it even better because now there are 9 people on the map who are good targets for this spell. It's genuinely idiot proof. As you can imagine, that's quite a handy feature to have for my champions. If you miss an ally with this ability, just like, sorry bud, I just went to burst the enemy down. If you miss an enemy with this ability, like, yeah mate, sorry, just wanted to make sure he didn't die in it. And if you wanted more damage and more healing, try out his ultimate, Detonation. Just do a wad of damage to enemies around you, and if they're allies, you'll heal them. It's beautiful stuff. Pain and pleasure rolled into one. By design, this makes it a pretty good team fight swinging ability as well. A good detonation will turn the tides pretty significantly. In general though, you want to stay back when you play this guy as he's pretty squishy. Just heal your teammates, going for a bit of cheeky damage here and there, and you should be pretty sorted. The thing that really separates the good and the great with Maganga is knowing when to go for damage and when to go for healing. I'd say when you're learning him, if in doubt, just go for the heals and let your team carry you. Strategy fire dops in any video game that he plays. But as you get more confident with Maganga, you can opt to step forward and deal some more damage. And these are just 2 of the champions that you can play in Arena of Valor. If you think they look pretty swanky, don't forget to check the link in the description to download the game for yourself. Feel free to add me as well. My name is Foxdrop. I can't promise that I'll carry you, but we should be able to play some games. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.